So for my Lighten Up speech, I wanted to do option number 4, which is the tribute to someone you know. So I wanted to make this tribute to my best friend from forever. Her name is Christine. And I'm going to start this speech off by saying that I'm not the best hostess. I'm not good at organizing things. I'm not good at being in charge of people. It's just too much stress for me. I would just as soon have someone else plan everything and just go along with it, because I really do not like the pressure of having to figure it out. But on this particular day, it was my birthday, and I was like, you know what, we're gonna try to make this work. I'm gonna plan things today. And I think it was my 7th or 8th birthday, probably 8th. And I was a weird little kid, by the way, so you'll probably find out. So my plan for that day was that first we were going to go to Red Lobster, which is one of my favorite places to eat at the time. And then we were going to go to Half Price Books, which as a nerdy little child, I really liked the idea of cheap books. So we were going to go there, and then afterwards we were going to go to my house and play with Polly Pockets and make a dessert for ourselves. So first we go to Red Lobster, and long story short, I find out that Christy is allergic to seafood. After we had already gotten a table and went to sit down and everything. So basically we ended up having to take her to McDonald's after that, which was very sad. I felt very bad for that because I didn't know she was allergic to seafood. So that was kind of strike one for me as a hostess there. And then so the next thing that we did, I was like, Half Price Books is great. Christy's gonna love it. This is gonna be fun. So we both got our free hot chocolate, because if you've never been to Half Price Books, they give you little free coffee or hot chocolate or tea, whatever you want. So we both had our hot chocolate, and I was off in Allison land. I was just not paying attention and just ran straight into her. And of course I got a hot chocolate all over the front of her white shirt. I'm pretty sure it was one of her favorite shirts, because she just started crying. And we ended up having to go to the bathroom, and she tried to wipe it off, but it wasn't gonna happen. She ended up having to take the shirt off and wear one of my dad's jackets to cover herself. It was very sad. So at that point we were both just kind of sad and wanted to go home. So we did. We went home and we watched movies for a little bit. I think I made her sit through Lord of the Rings, even though she wasn't particularly interested. But I decided that we were going to make these little ice cream cups, and the recipe for these is that you take chocolate ice cream, you put it in a cup, and then you smear peanut butter all over it. But it doesn't stop there. You get a hot chocolate packet, like the instant ones, the Swiss Miss ones, and you just sprinkle the powder over the hot chocolate. Or over the ice cream, excuse me. So as you can probably imagine, it was disgusting, and we ended up having to throw it out, which was very disappointing because I had been talking it up to her that whole day and telling her how great it was. So all in all, it was just not the best experience for either of us. And I mean, maybe it was worse for me because it was my birthday, but I still felt like a failure as a hostess. But she is a great friend, so she forgave me for that. But that's my funny story, so.